Welcome to the Crazy Games Radio, with all your gaming needs and other random stuff.
I'll always remember our summer in Hawaii. Aloha nui loa. Under the coconut tree.
Welcome to Gaming Crazy Radio. Today we will be questioning some people about the game Call of Duty Black Ops from the company Trek Reg and Activision. But first, I'd like to introduce myself. I am AJ Gould of AJ the Warrior, and I'll be doing these radio talks over the next few weeks. I live in northern Spain, and I've got 20 chickens, a mare that's only a year and 2 months old. I'm with my mum and dad, and I'm in my own cabin at the moment. I've got a few tips that I'd like to share out for people who play Call of Duty Black Ops. And number one is, don't be a noob. That does not mean not to use the attachment for the rocket launcher on your weapon. Number two is not to use the perk that allows you to change your kill streak in the care package. You're lucky that you got it in the first place, so be grateful. Number three is not to use the whole time high kill streaks. You might have a terrible game and not get them at all. Tip number four, don't bother using the gunship because it has got no flares. If it has, it's just one and you get shot down very easily. My fifth and last tip is to don't just ignore the people who say don't camp. You can camp, it's a good strategy, but every now and again you must move, otherwise people are going to kill you. Right then, let's get on to our first guest. He is from Tech Reg and will be telling us about what music we should be using to help us play the game better. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I'd like to say it's a privilege to be on Crazy Games Radio. I've always wanted to be on it.
Okay, it sounds like you're in a noisy place. Whereabouts are you at the moment?
Well, I'm in the helicopter at the moment because I'm going to Los Angeles to help with the testing of Modern Warfare 3. It's a privilege to do it.
Okay, well can you confirm to us that Soap McTavish and Captain Price will be back in Modern Warfare?
Yes, I can confirm to you that Soap and Price will be back in Modern Warfare 2 when they're in England and possibly even in America. They haven't given me too much information.
Okay then, so let's get down to business. So what music is good for playing on these games, on Black Ops, exactly?
Well, first off, I'd say for any game mode that you'd be killing almost anybody you see, like in Free For All and Team Deathmatch, I'd recommend Bring Me To Life from Evidence on the album Fallen, as it's a great music and it really gets you going. And then for fast-paced action, like Search and Destroy, and Headquarters, I would recommend Ready Steady Go, and it's the theme tune from the film The Bourne Identity, and that's very good because it's very fast-paced and it's very good for fast-paced type of game. And then for your basic knocking about and playing about friends and dancing along like you do sometimes, I would recommend Coconut Tree, and it's a very good song, and it's one of my personal bests.
Okay then, thank you for that, all that info. It was nice to hear from you, and I hope it all goes well in Los Angeles. Speak from us all. Bye. Right then, so that was Mark Lamia, and he is studio head of Tech Dredge, and I hope it all goes well for him for the Modern Warfare 3 testing. Right then, let's get on to our next guests, and they'll be on at the same time, and they are Dan Bunting and David Vollenhaar. Welcome to the show, you two. We were wondering I was wondering if you could give us some info about the wager matches that you've been telling us about, and their modes, and what modes they're on. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we can. Are you ready, Ron? Dan? Right then, let's start.
Wager matches are these 4 brand new free-for-all based game modes that we created for Black Ops. These game modes were designed to be pure kind of adrenaline junkie fun.
These are separate from your standard rank progression in your online competitive play. In wager match, you take the currency that you've earned and you can gamble it against other players. And what you're gambling on is that you're going to come in the top 3 on the final scoreboard.
So if you're in the top 3 players, it's called being in the money. Those players get paid and the rest go broke.
So there's always going to be some losers and some winners. So even if you do lose, me personally, I want to jump right back in and try to reclaim my currency that I've lost.
The very first wager match game mode that we made was one called One in the Chamber.
It's as simple as everybody spawns in with a pistol
And only a pistol.
1 bullet and 3 lives. If you kill somebody, you get to take their bullet. But if you fire and you miss, then you're now without any kind of weapon except for melee. So it probably has the highest level of tension just because it's so unforgiving. And I think that caters to some very, very hardcore kind of players.
The second wager match game mode is one called Sticks and Stones. In this game mode, you're equipped with a crossbow and a ballistic knife. You also have a tomahawk. The twist on this game mode is if you toss the tomahawk and hit someone, you'll bankrupt that player. This mode will teach you to watch your back. The gun game is the third wager match game mode. The idea for the gun game came straight from the community, and this is a series of progressive weapons. So you start off with a pistol.
With every kill, you progress to the next higher weapon.
The first player who progresses through all the weapons will win the gun game, but you have to be careful, because if you get knifed, you'll get set back 1 tier. The gun game will reward players who are proficient with every weapon available in the progression. The final wager match game mode is called Sharpshooter, and in Sharpshooter, all players start with the same randomly selected weapon. You use that gun for a fixed amount of time, and only that time, and then everyone will get switched out to the next weapon.
Weapon cycle.
In Sharpshooter, with each kill, you will earn a perk and eventually a scoring multiplier.
Every game kind of has this little twist to it that allows people to grief other players and stay competitive.
Because you put up COD points to purchase things in the game economy, when you go over to wager matches and gambling, you can win and be able to buy what you want, or lose and not be able to buy anything. So it creates this natural tension. It's also just super satisfying to take somebody's money.
Okay, thanks for that, guys. Right then, so there, all our guests are done today, and I'm done basically for today. Our next radio video will be on next Monday, so I hope you guys subscribe, rate and comment, and have a look next Monday, or any other day, to see what's been uploaded. And next week will be about the new Grand Theft Auto coming out, GTA IV San Andreas. Please enjoy it. Speak to you guys later. Peace.